Hey, you guys, it's Fabio. I'm coming back with another video. I want to talk about risk, man. It's just one of these things. Like either you're going to do it or you're not. And I'll put it this way: all of the entrepreneurs, right? Like all of the entrepreneurs that I know, the real business people that I know, they take risk. All of the real entrepreneurs and businessmen and businesswomen that I know, they take risks. Whether it's a financial risk, whether it's a physical risk, um, they take risks, which is why most of the entrepreneurs that I surround myself around, whether they're in law, whether whatever endeavor they're in, they have a brick and mortar store. We have these little luncheons and these little meetings, these little gatherings, right? Where, a lot of the entrepreneurs, in my section, in my city, come together and you just kind of meet heads. You bounce ideas off of each other. You see what one business is doing versus what another business is doing. And the businesses may not even be related in terms of like they're not necessarily janitorial services or anything like that, right? But the one common thing that I feel like all of us entrepreneurs have is we take risk. So I was on a coaching call probably about a half hour, 45 minutes ago. I was driving, so I decided when I got a chance to stop out, come live and talk to you guys. Because I don't think you guys really understand. Some of you guys really have that employee mindset. See, employees, they're scared to take risk. There's a lot of people right now that could be phenomenal entrepreneurs, right? Phenomenal business people. But the only thing that's holding them back is they don't want to leave their job, right? And I understand the notion of you having to take care of your families and things of this sort, right? This stuff is a must. But it's when you take a risk, it's not just you jump out in the pool, right? It's everything is calculated, right? So you want to take a calculated risk. So don't get me wrong, I'm not telling nobody on the live, and if you're watching my live, go ahead, like, share, and subscribe. But I'm not telling anybody on the live to just jump out there head first without a plan. Okay, that would be a stupid risk. Okay, so it definitely need to be calculated. But the vast majority of you that's watching my live, I know this for a fact, is not going to take a risk, right? So you won't reap those rewards if you're not willing to jump out there. Now, not everybody that watch me has a commercial cleaning company or residential cleaning company, right? Some people have other type of businesses going on. They just watch me just, for motivational sake or just to learn business as a whole. But the thing about it, like I say, even your favorite entertainers, your favorite actresses, your favorite actors, your favorite rap stars or musicians, they take risk. Okay, we don't see what goes on behind the scenes of them putting a track together and mixing it and getting it mastered and recording it and all of that type of stuff. We don't see them in the sweats and the headbands or whatever. We see them when they all made up and got the jewelry and got the lace fronts and all of that. We see them when they at their celebrity status, right? But here's the thing, guys, they take risk. They take risk. You guys have to be willing to take a risk. And sometimes it come in the form of finances. Okay, sometimes it come in the form of finances. Sometimes it come in the form of a physical risk. Whereas so many people, like the guy I was talking to about 45 minutes ago, we was on a coaching call. So he paid me for the coaching call. We sat on the phone for about an hour and a half. And once I asked him like how many accounts he had, right? He said he had 3 accounts and he had these same 3 accounts for a year and a half. So I told him, I said, well, you don't have to tell me exactly how much you're bringing in monthly. You don't have to tell me. Been still giving that word, good stuff. Thank you, bud. I said, you don't have to tell me exactly what you're making. Just give me a ballpark figure. So he was like, no, I'm not ashamed. I'll tell you what I'm making. So he told me what he was making monthly in monthly residual income. And he said he's been making this same type. A5 probably don't remember talking to me. Contracts in Detroit. And how much? Yeah, just email me, bud. Email me. I have some contracts that I could get rid of. Just email me at bookfabiohart@gmail.com, bookfabiohart@gmail.com. Okay. But like I say, his main thing was he had these contracts he's been working at for like a year plus or whatever. And he's been at the same income for like a year plus. You say, Fabio, I've been watching your videos. I get motivated when you go live. I get motivated after, I watch your videos. I write down, I take notes, I do all of this stuff. I say, dude, what did you do to get the first 3 accounts? Well, I was watching your videos and you were saying go door to door and do certain things, and I was able to get contracts. I say, can you imagine? Can you just imagine if you kept doing that through the course of the year? Do you think you'd be a lot further than where you are? Well, I don't know. I was doing it, but like I wasn't getting the traction. It wasn't coming. I say that's because you're probably looking for overnight success. It's not going to come overnight. Some markets are a lot better, right? So some markets do better than others. Some people have strategies. Some people have technique, but you have to take a risk, guys. You have to take a risk. I was talking to a guy on the phone. He say, Fabio, I want to do your lead generation program, and I want to get your paperwork. Money is a problem. I say, well, if I can eliminate money, would this be something that you'd be interested in doing? He say, sure. I say, okay. I say, well, let me ask you this. What would you want more, the paperwork or the lead generation? He said, the lead generation, because you guys help people get the leads and stuff. I say, okay. I say, but do you have any paperwork? He said, no. I say, well, what would happen if you sign up for the lead generation, right? We get you in the door. They want you to do an estimate that you have to write up, or want you to do an agreement that you don't have. What would you do? Well, I don't know what I would do. I don't know what I do. See, entrepreneurs think like this. You have to always be ready, guys. You have to, again, taking risks. You have to think quick. You have to be able to multitask. If you have that employee mindset, don't even do cleaning. It's not, because the business can be cutthroat. You have to be ready for anything in this business, right? I'm not saying that you should wake up and say, oh, okay, this is the day somebody's going to steal my account. This is the day you shouldn't think that way. But if it happened, it shouldn't be something that bothers you so much that it like fucks up your whole day, right? That you just want to quit the industry. You don't want to do it anymore. Okay. And I truly feel, after talking to so many people, I truly feel a lot of people think this way. Take risk. Just make sure it's calculated. Don't take a dumbass risk and just jump out there because Fabio said take risks. No, make sure it's calculated. Make sure you weigh your options. Every day that we wake up, God has created another space for us to be our ultimate best, our absolute best, live our great life or greatest life or whatever the case is. Okay? But you would never, ever be able to do that if you don't, number one, have faith. Number two, take action. Number three, stay consistent and persistent. You guys got to take a risk. I don't know, like I say at the top of the video, I don't know any entrepreneur that's really successful in whatever endeavor. I'm not here to say, good or bad or otherwise, but here's the thing. Even the exotic dancers, right? I tip my hat off to them, right? They in the club, shaking it up and doing all of that stuff, but they took a risk. It must take a lot of guts to go out there and dance on a pole. And again, guys, you're going to get straightforward information right here on this channel. So if you're looking for corporate stuff or me to talk a certain way to, whatever, you know what I'm saying, then that's not me. Okay. I'm gonna give it to you straight, point, and direct. Guys, here is the thing. It took risk for them to jump on the pole. All my drug dealers and the people that do drugs, that sell drugs and this, I don't condone this behavior. It's a high risk behavior. I don't condone it. but they took a risk. They knew the consequences that came behind toting drugs. Right? They knew the consequences. So when they get caught up, they can't be too shocked that they got caught up. They was willing to take a risk. The risk may have paid off. They may have made a lot of money. But it just didn't tip their favor. It didn't go their favor. Hey, how's it going, DTN? Again, guys, take a risk. It's too cold outside. Fuck that. Do you know what the forefathers of America had to do, man? We got some of the best technology out here now. We got the phones. It's absolutely no excuse why you cannot be successful. Will it come overnight? No. Should you expect it overnight? Hell no. You should not expect success to come overnight. And if you do, that's an employee. You living in la la land. That's an employee mindset. Stay working for someone. Stay working for someone. I've invested money in a lot of different things and it didn't go my way. I've bought courses before. I bought this before. I ordered CDs before. I ordered VHS when that was popular before. And I'm trying to get ahead. I want to learn about business. It didn't go my way. Maybe I wasn't as active as I should have. I didn't give up. I didn't say, well, hell, I bought Don Lapre. I don't know if you guys heard of Don Lapre. It didn't do the numbers that I wanted it to do. You heard my story about that before. I bought Don Lapre off the infomercial, the Don Lapre guy. Turned around and became my mentor before he, passed away. Taught me everything I know about how to do infomercials. I understand infomercials from the inside out. Talk to Don about it. Understand how to deal with the media. Talk to Don about it. He was a mastermind when it came down to that stuff. But I could have just said, you know what? I ordered this making money package. It didn't work for me. I want my whole $39.95 back. I want my money back. What I did, I looked at Don Lapre from the inside out. I said, well, what was so compelling that Don did that made me order this package? Why did I even order it? Was it just specifically for the money? Was it just him, the way that he presented it on television? Again, I took a risk, guys. It didn't pay off. And the same guy I took a risk with became a personal mentor of mine. You got to take risks. If you're not willing to take risk, then you're not willing to be a successful entrepreneur. I'm telling you this. Again, some people do things conventionally. Some people do things unconventionally. I'm an unconventional guy. I like unconventional money. When you do things conventionally, then people can anticipate your action. If you do it just like every other janitor, just like every other commercial cleaner, then people can lump you in the same bucket. There's not too many people that move the way I move in my area in terms of cleaning. That's why I get franchises to call me, guys. And a lot of times they, right here on my videos, a lot of franchise owners right here on my videos. Independent people. They started up the business independent. They call me all the time. Why do they call me? If they didn't think that I was doing what I was saying that I'm doing, or I wasn't making it, a lot of these people then ran into my buildings. Fabio, are you willing to sell in a contract, man? Are you the owner of Hollywood Janitorials? Yes, that's me. Hey, man, you got a lot of buildings, man. I'm trying to get in some of these accounts, and are you willing to sell the contract, sell any of your contracts? That's because the training that I have in place. But they wouldn't be able to call me if I wasn't willing to take a risk, guys. That contract would probably be theirs. It would probably be up for grabs. Take a freaking risk. Take a freaking risk. For a few dollars here and a few dollars, you're going to lose money. It's going to happen. You're going to go into a marketing campaign. You're going to invest here. Trust me. The end of all is not just your cleaning business. When you get your cleaning business up and running, guys, and you get to making money, you're going to be looking at other endeavors. It's going to happen. I don't know any entrepreneur on earth that just have one business. No entrepreneur, no real business person have one business. Entrepreneurs believe in multiple streams of income. They also believe in making money while they're asleep. That's where the real money come from. That's where the real money come from, guys. You can read all the books, look at all the YouTube videos, listening to all the audio tapes. But if you do absolutely nothing with that information, guys, where do you think it's going to get you? It just kind of upset me that this guy, he paid me $100, right? 1 hour coaching, which turned into an hour and a half, hour, 40 minutes or so of coaching because I wasn't in a rush. I was engaged. Guy had 3 accounts for a little over a year. Man, I watch your videos. You're so motivating. Bro, you have to be able to take action. If you watch my videos and you were able to get 3 accounts, you should be able to get 3 more accounts. But he's scared to take risk. That's what prompted me to get on my live today. He's scared to take risk. You took it before. Now you have 3 accounts. But now what happened was, and I know what happened. I was there before in the beginning. What happened when you get your first account, guys, you feel some level of success. You feel some level of accomplishment. You feel some level of success. You feel some level of accomplishment. You kind of tip your hat. Yes, I got an official cleaning business. I got my DBA. I got my business checking account. Everything is working out. I got 3 contracts. 3 contracts might bring you, let's say, $600. I don't know. It could be more than that. Let's say $1,000. If you're not used to just having that, you might have your job still. And I know the attitude. Trust me, I know where you're coming from. Oh, I don't need to really be here for real, for real. I have a cleaning business. I'm here because I want to be here. You feel like you got a chip on your shoulder. So what happens is those 3 accounts, instead of motivating you, those 3 accounts start crippling you, making you feel so privileged because you got these 3 accounts. When those 3 accounts in reality should motivate you to get 3 more. So I chewed the guy out on the call in a good way, because I really want him to win. I know he has it in him. If he got 3 accounts watching my videos, wouldn't it be safe to say that he can get 3 more accounts, especially through the course of a year? No, you became lethargic. You became too comfortable, and you didn't proceed. You didn't proceed to get any more accounts. You wasn't working hard. You didn't believe in yourself. You lost faith. I don't know what it is. So many people, I talk to so many people, they have jobs and say, Fabio, I'm already up $5,000 and I still got my job. I think I'm gonna wait till I get to 5 more grand, Fabio, I'm gonna quit my job. But meanwhile, they tell me all of the type of stories. And I'm not gonna throw anybody under the bus and say any names or nothing. But yeah, man, my boss tried to talk to me any type of way, man. What he don't know is, man, I really don't have to be there. Because I'm making more in my cleaning business now than I'm grossing monthly at this job. So I really don't have to be there. I say, well, why are you there? Why are you there? Why are you there? Guys, you got to be willing to take a risk. You got to know in your heart that you can do it. Entrepreneurs don't think too much. Entrepreneurs do not think too much. They make up in their mind and they execute. They make up in their mind and then they execute, guys. Why are you thinking about it? While you're thinking about it, somebody getting their account that's right down the street from your house, right around the corner from your house, while you're thinking about it. I think I should go door to door today. Why not go door to door today? I think I should pick up the phone calls. I got so many people in my lead generation program. We get them leads. They say, well, I don't need to do cold calling because Fabio Hart, he got that covered for me. I pay him $300 to do it. No, the only way that you're going to become successful is if you start doing it. That's an employee mindset. Say, yes, Fabio team is doing it, but I'm going to do it too because I want to be just as good as he is in getting contracts through the phone. I'm going to go door to door because I got to get this rejection. There's no successful entrepreneur out here that's got a rejection and not overcame that. They stayed at it. They stayed at it. Thomas Edison, he stayed at it. Colonel Sanders started his business when he was 69 years old. So for all my old heads, no offense, but for all my old heads and people that tell me, I'm too old, man, and you know, I got grandkids now, and now they go, fuck that, bro. I got people that's on my page, thinking about Facebook, but on my channel right now that's confined to a wheelchair. I have a lady that's confined to a wheelchair. And she's doing big business in commercial cleaning, guys. She still watches my videos. I won't say her name. Confined to a wheelchair. She's not even upright, guys. She doesn't have the same capabilities as you and I. Paralyzed from the waist down, confined to a wheelchair. And as she's running rings around a lot of the people that's upright, that's mobile. Why is that? What the mind can conceive and believe the mind can achieve. She took a risk. She didn't let her handicap her. Fabio, I don't want to just depend on disability. I'm so used to working, man. I've been working all my life, Fabio. I just want to, man, your videos motivated me. This is a long time ago, guys. I talked to her. Taking notes, and I started building traction. My phone calling got a little better. I still do the door-to-door. Me and my 2 kids. Her and her kids, because, she's handicapped, so she needs some extra help. But she don't just say, hey, I'm the owner. Just go ahead, kids. Go out. She want to be, the head of the stable. She want to know what it feel like to go door to door. But now she's in a position to hire somebody. She's making money. She's right here on my channel. Take a risk. Take a risk. I had a lady. I'm going to tell this story. I had a lady last year. She presented me a contract. I said, look, or an agreement. I took a look at her agreement. I say, you're probably going to be judged off this agreement. People are not going to take this agreement serious, right? You can use it. So she said, well, I'm not going to use the agreement. I say, well, you need some type of agreement. Anyway, she wound up using that agreement. She wound up getting sued. And then she wound up calling me back and say, Fabio, do you still offer your agreement? One second, guys. Sorry about that, guys. You see what's going on? Gazillion Texas. That was my dad that called me. But anyway, guys, what is going on? Anyway, guys, she took a risk. Jesus Christ. Okay. Hopefully it's done. I don't know. Well, maybe they don't know I'm recording, but anyway, guys. What is going on? Okay. Okay. I don't know what is going on, but anyway. Like I'm saying, guys, she was willing to take a risk. And she jumped out there. She didn't let her handicap her. Oh, back to the story with the lady with the agreement, right? Anyway, she wound up buying my agreement. But she didn't, at first, she said, well, I have the money, but I'm not gonna get the agreement right now. I'm gonna just see what I can do with what I have. She was scared to take a risk. She wound up purchasing my agreement, and ever since then, I haven't heard her have any problems with anything, right? But here's the thing. People seem to think that they lack resources. You don't lack resources. You lack from being resourceful. You got to learn. Entrepreneurs are resourceful. You got to learn how to be resourceful, guys. That's another thing. On top of risk, you got to learn how to be resourceful. People want others to tell them something. Just tell me what to do, and I'm going to do what you say do. Just tell me what to do. Well, if you want somebody to tell you what to do, then just go ahead and be an employee. They do that all day, every day. People tell you what to do. Yes, when can you go on lunch? 12 o'clock. When can you do this? You get off at 5. When can you do this? Do it tomorrow. When can you do this? You do it that next week. What you want me to do after I finish this? Finish that first and ask me after that. So if you want somebody to tell you something, just go be an employee, guys. And I really hope I'm giving this to you guys out of love. I'm not trying to offend anybody. That's not my whole point to going live. But again, guys, you got to real entrepreneurs. I don't care who you are. Real entrepreneurs take risks. They believe in themselves. A lot of you guys take risks every single day, doing things that you know you shouldn't be doing, but you take a risk and do it. A lot of you guys you're not consistent. Watch my videos. Okay, the minute I go live, it alerts your phone, let you know I'm going live and everything. You watch it. You say all the great stuff in the comments. But you don't execute on anything. I know a lot of you guys, you watch my videos. You know my story. You hear me say what to do, how you should do it, what you probably should say, how you should go about. I give you the grounds to ask me questions. You email me questions. A lot of you guys, I done gave coaching for free because you call me. I tell my assistant, I say, hey, Jasmine, I don't want to take any calls unless it's paid calls. If it's paid coaching, I'll take, well, this person said they got one question. They just want to ask you one question. You know, it's so long and so complicated, they want to ask you one question. Then I get on the phone with them and I give them free coaching, essentially. That's what it boils down to. People don't value free. I talk to a lot of people, give them free coaching, basically. They ask me a few questions, things that I would normally talk about on a coaching call, and they still don't execute on it. They still don't execute on it. Is your agreement a one-time purchase to use at any time? Yes. You purchase it one time, you can use it multiple times. You just duplicate the agreement and take it all over the country and use it. Wherever you want, wherever you're at, how many times you want to use, however many contracts, use it. You purchase it one time, that's it. And if for some reason you purchase it and your kid right on it, the dog ate it, whatever the case is. I don't know what's up with this area all of a sudden, guys. what's up with this area. But like I said, guys, yeah, fuck. Like I said, that's how it works with the agreement, guys. But look, you guys email me, bookfabiohart@gmail.com. Bookfabiohart@gmail.com. My agreement is $500. So, like I say, guys, either you're going to take the initiative, take a risk, believe in you, or somebody else is going to dictate your income. There's no way around it. Either you're going to believe in you, take a risk, or someone else would dictate your income. Bookfabiohart@gmail.com. BOOK, F like Frank, A like Apple, B like boy, IOHART @gmail.com. Bookfabiohart@gmail.com. All one word. Man, I'm sick of that, guys. I'm sick of that because I know a lot of you have potential. I'm a lot harder on a lot of you because I know some of you or most of you have the potential. A lot of people on my subscriber list or whatever they call it, my subscriber list, they're not going to be successful. They're going to just forever watch me year after year, month after month, week after week, and they're not going to do anything with the information. Because they don't want it, as Eric Thomas will say, they don't want it as bad as they want to breathe. They just want to be entertained. So when I come on here, this is a level of educational entertainment for them. But they don't want it that bad. They don't believe in themselves. They let what their homeboy say, their homegirl say, the husband, the wife, the boyfriend, the girlfriend, they let that get to them. They don't even try to research the marketplace. I know a lot of them don't. But I'm talking to the few of you that I know that is capable. We had intense conversations. I don't give a damn if you guys get my stuff. I don't give a damn if you don't order the coaching. I don't give a damn. I don't even push it. Most of the time you guys email me, hey, do you still offer this? Can I get this? I don't even promote it. That's because that's not where I make my money. I make my money with cleaning. I do actually what I tell you guys. When I have a mistake, I bring it to live. I tell you guys, hey, look out for this. I made a mistake. Or, hey, this is what happened when I got canned from this account. Hey, this could happen to you guys. Be aware of this. Be aware of that. I let you guys know the flaws, my hikes when I'm rising to the top where I'm getting contracts. I let you guys know. Either you want it or you don't. Either you're going to take risks or you're not. And I mean it. See, there wasn't a Fabio Hart available to Fabio Hart when I first started my commercial. It wasn't, guys. I wish I could tell you I got on YouTube and somebody was as passionate in me as I am for you guys. It's not. It's not. Some people that's making money on my channel, I talk to often. Some people have the capability and they think it's a joke. They get on the phone with me, you know, by the time they hang up, they back doing what they were doing. Scared to take a risk. Wait till I go live again. Entertain me with the questions. I entertain it back with the commentary on it. We have a good live session. I end the live, they back doing what they shouldn't be doing. We make time for everything but the shit that we're supposed to make time for. If our homeboys call, our homegirls call, hey, bro, you want to smoke something? If I smoke, which I don't, but if I was smoking, or people that smoke, yeah, man, come on, let's roll up. Hey, man, you want? Hey, it's a bunch of girls down the street, man. Woo woo, or whatever the case is. Not trying to offend anybody, not trying to stereotype anybody. Hey, you want to go to Starbucks? And then people go to Starbucks and conquer with the, hey, buddy, yay, how's it going? Bring the laptops, but don't do shit with the laptop. You just sitting up there checking. Yeah, man, you see her over there, man? She's hot. Either you want it or you don't. If you're not going to apply what I'm talking about, then why even watch the live? Why even watch my channel? I'm going to leave you guys with this. The only way that you can ever succeed in any business is if you take the initiative, believe in yourself, take a risk. Take the initiative, believe in yourself, take a risk. AKA action. Guys, there's no reason that you watching my video and you making whatever you making with commercial cleaning that you can't double or triple that. That's all I'm saying. Like the guy I just talked to about I guess it's been about 2 hours ago now. 3 accounts, had it for the whole year. He felt like he lost his mojo. He lost his touch. And it really pissed me off because I know he has what it takes. If you watch my videos and you were able to get 3, it's safe to say that you can get 3 more. You know what to do because you got 3. So why not duplicate that? You're never going to grow a system by just becoming lethargic, getting too comfortable. Do not let your accounts cripple you, guys. Some people is making $5,000 a month, $6,000 a month. I've talked to you, $10,000 a month. Fabio, I'm at $12,000 a month. And then you get comfortable. You get comfortable. Comfort is the enemy of achievement. So if you can make $12,000 one time, then you can duplicate that. You can make $12,000 a month again. That's 24. It's not going to be easy, but you know how because you're doing it. Invest in yourself, self-development. It's a at least $1 million industry, probably $1 billion industry. Now, I'm not trying to tell you got to order everybody books and courses and tapes and things like that. But find somebody that you believe in. Read a book. Go to conferences. It helps with the self-esteem part of it. Because a lot of us don't have people that believe in us. A lot of people don't have people that say, yeah, man, you can do it. Anybody that's around my circle is working. If they're around my circle, you got to be you got to be a asset to me to be around me. That's just how I operate. I need to be able to learn something from you, or if you're working from me, you got to be busy. I don't like to have friends around me that's just hanging around and this and this and that. I got friends, they unmotivated. I don't talk to them as often because we on a different mindset. Guys, I don't care what it is you're doing. You got to stay proactive. I got a little nephew. He like rap, right? He want to be a rapper. He done had a few gigs at the strip clubs and things like that. But his thing is he get the pouting when every promoter don't let him in the door. I say, nephew, you're not that damn good. Even the top people don't get the establishment they want to get to or the club they want to get in. It didn't come easy to Jay-Z. And it come easy to Tupac and anybody else that raps that we like today. Jeezy and all of these people, and it come easy to them. They had to work. Slang out of their trunk, they tapes and CDs. Soulja Boy, he in the news today. I tip my hat to him. He started something that everybody else wasn't really doing at the time. He started on the internet promoting his music. Got his music out there. And became successful with it. Made a lot of money with it. But he stayed proactive and he took a risk. There go that word again. I told my nephew, I say, if you want to be a successful rapper, you got a great chance to do it. You're young. You got to build up an audience, a fan base. I say, nephew, he want to get a record contract. I say, that's not where it's at, really. You want to be independent. You want to be independent. I got a cousin out of Atlanta, Georgia, right? He independent. He an R&B singer. Most will probably know him. The reason he's not really where he want to be right now is because he want to keep himself in a box. He want to keep family and friends around working for him. And it's cool. But I told him, I say, man, to be honest, cuz you might want to switch out of that. You might not want to put yourself in a box. You're never going to reach the plateau, your Chris Browns, your Trey Songz, your us. You're never going to reach that level. He said, well, cuz I'm just doing what feel comfortable to me. I'm doing what feel comfortable to me. He's going to be on this little B2K tour that they got. You probably heard him. Name is Lloyd. Right? Out of Atlanta, Georgia, from New Orleans. So here, the thing is, guys, here's the thing. You have to be able to take a risk. Fabio, what's up, bro? I rock with you, man. Getting door to door. That was a couple. Make me alive. No, it's true. It's true. If you got to deal with a corporate company or you have to deal with a property management company, it's true. But it's we go through it, bro. It's so sweet. It's so sweet. And the cool thing about it, what's his name? Is it Janelle? Jarrell? Jarrell, Jarrell. The sweet thing about it, Jarrell, when you get that deal, no matter how massive it looks to you, man, you take so much pride in the fact that you were able to do it. Just keep going at it. Whatever you have to go through, if you want it as bad as you want to breathe, go through it. Even if you don't get it, it's a learning experience. So when you go up against that same type of deal again, you already know what to expect. You already got it up here because you done been through it before. See, I don't take the no's personal. I take it as, okay, they don't want me today, but they will want me tomorrow. I take it like that. It's kind of like when you ask your mama, Ma, can I have a bowl of cereal? Oh, Ma, it's 4 cupcakes. Can I get 2? And she said, no, you haven't eaten your dinner yet. Eventually, you're going to get the cupcake. You just can't get the cupcake right now. And she may not give it to you at the dinner. But before those cupcakes get gone or disappear, or somebody eat them, I bet you get your 2. That's what I like about kids. Kids be persistent. Ma, you said when I eat my dinner, I could get the 2 cupcakes. If they didn't get them today, they ain't gonna forget. They gonna ask. They persistent. Ma, can I get the cupcakes today? Now it's Thursday. No. Friday get, Ma, the cupcakes gonna go bad. Ma, can I get the cupcakes today? They persistent. And they do that unsubconscious. They subconscious when they do that. Again, guys, take a risk. Take a risk. That's the only way it's going to pay off for you. People put money in the way, I don't want to spend this. Why not? When Jordan get here and he got these new shoes that look like the last pair he came out with last month with a different color scheme, they line up outside to go get them. Rain, sleet, or snow, Jordan came out. These the number 12s. These the number 13s. Jordan can name the same shoe, the same thing, give it the same number, and people gonna think, oh, these the 13s, man. Didn't the 13s come out a year ago? Yeah, these the 13s X. You know, he put a letter behind it. These the Jordan 13X. And I don't even rock Jordans. I like his business savviness and this and that, but I'm not really too fond of the shoe. Take action. Take a risk. Believe in yourself, self-development. I'm sorry, guys, to sound redundant. I'm sorry I'm repeating myself, but I have to. Now, for whatever reason, you guys isn't listening. And I know you got the capabilities. You don't watch me for your health. Why do you watch me? You watch me because I'm going to say something that probably can be impactful that you can learn from. You can probably use it in your business. This is why you watch me. There's a lot of things you could be doing right about now. But if you under me, right, you doing coaching or whatever, you bought this from me, I'm staying on you, bro. I'm staying on you. So when I call you, don't slide my shit to the left. Don't ignore my call. Because I'm doing to you, when I call you, it's not to sell you something. I want to follow up essentially. Hey man, how did that deal go you told me about? Hey man, we was on a coaching call. I just want to follow up and see how that went for you. Hey man, did you need some help and try to close that deal? Let's get on the phone with them. What's the number? I call them on a 3-way. I done this before, guys. I don't get everything, but I'm willing to help you. Some people, they in the lead generation. Hey man, I'm in the lead. Man, look, I don't know how to, I got your paperwork and everything, but I don't know how to fill it in. What do I put on line 1? What do I put? I help him over the phone. Hey, this is what you got to do. I have my assistant. Hey, send him a copy of what this looks like. Just go ahead, send him a template, what it's supposed to look like. And then he can just fill it in from there. Again, man, I'm willing to help you if you're willing to help yourself. But if you're not, a year from now, you're going to be looking at this video or listening to me again, doing the same thing. I'm Fabio Hart, the only person that could ever stop you from starting up your own dreams and making it to the top.